anything like me, you would have considered so many career options before finally deciding on one. My journey was full of twists and turns. When I was a little girl, a wee little girl, my aunt remarked how beautiful I was and that I should become a model. Those days, Orloy Samuel was gracing the covers of both magazines. Lisa Hanna was just crowned with the Miss World title, and I could just imagine myself in New York, Paris, Milan, strutting my stuff down the catwalk as the audience ooh and ah at my every turn. It must have been over summer because I was busy playing Dandy Shandy, so Kingsley Cooper would have to come looking for me. I lost focus, put on some weight, and that was the end of my modeling career. What was a girl to do, right? Find a new option. When I started high school, girls football was just being introduced. I already loved football because I used to attend Premier League matches with my older brother. My favorite female football player of all time is the two-time FIFA Women's World Cup champion, Mia Hamm. I just loved watching how she would hammer the football into the back of the net. I signed up for my school football team, and I made it. I was so excited. I trained really hard, 4 times a week. We learned all the basics, like to make a regular pass, you keep your legs straight and kick with the inside of your foot like this. To make a longer pass, you would kick with the tips or tops of your toes to the direction that you want the ball to go. We even learned to control the ball with our shoulder and let it roll to the ground without touching our hands. I was a star, or so I thought. I really wanted to play in competition, but to do that, we needed our parents' permission. So when I took the permission slip home to my dad, all excited, thinking that he was going to, sign it and I could go off. All I could hear was how I was going to get hit on my breast, and he was not into doing no breast surgery. I got a big fat no. No football for me. Again, life happened. I put on a few more pounds. And that was the end of my imaginary football career. But what was a girl to do? Find something new to dream about, right? Approaching the end of high school, I started looking into options to earn and learn. The army was presented as a logical choice. Those days, I just got my visa, and then mom became power. The US was going to war. I'm like, no, I have to defend my rights to travel. So I was very excited about getting onto that flight. Outcast had a new song out, Bombs Over Baghdad, and that was my jam. And all I could imagine was jumping out of airplanes, shooting the enemy, marching with the platoon, doing my part to help to bring democracy to the Middle East. But then, for part T, must have been Xavier Malcolm. I learned that the war was not really about bringing democracy to the Middle East, and I was not about helping to fight somebody else's fake war. And so again, I lost focus, put on a few more pounds, and that was the end of my imaginary army career. But in all of that, I learned a few things. I learned that I was not so much of a girly girl, so modeling would not fit my personality type. I learned that your parents are more concerned about your safety than about you making money. So you have to sort of pursue more of the adventurous things when you're your own adult. I also learned that if you're not passionate about a cause, then it's kind of difficult to work in that field. if you are like me, you too would have experienced a lot of twists and turns as you charted your own way into selecting a career. Nowadays, you can find me sitting around a desk, processing documents, dragging myself off to meetings, you know, doing the boring stuff that pays the bills, keeps me safe. Occasionally, however, the army footballer model turns up for work.